Here are 10 scholarships you can apply to this year. They're all fully funded, so you get free flights, free tuition, free accommodation, and a stipend, or what we Nigerians call pocket money. Let's dive in. I know what it feels like, searching for scholarships and unsure about where to start or how to apply. I'm a Mastercard Foundation alumni at the University of California, Berkeley with a Master's of Journalism degree. I've been there, I did it, and now I want to help you with real tips that works for me. So if this kind of videos appeal to you, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. First on my list is the Mastercard Foundation Scholarship, all expenses paid, visa fees, flights, accommodation. Oh my gosh, Mastercard topped it all. All glory to God, that was an amazing experience to be part of the Mastercard Foundation family, to not spend a dime for 2 years, living for free, and being able to save and help people back home. And it's just such a privilege to access education, and that's why it's important for me to do this. So the Mastercard Foundation Scholarship Program is the #1 scholarship I'm going to recommend to you because I've lived it, I've experienced it, and I can tell you all about it. Like, I'm your guy, I'm your plug, okay? No holds barred over here. The scholarship is only available at a select number of universities. They call them partner institutions. So they've partnered with a select number of institutions to sponsor students from African countries who meet certain eligibility requirements for certain programs. These include the University of California, Berkeley, USA, where I attended. There's McGill University, Canada, University of Toronto, Canada, University of British Columbia, Canada, University of Edinburgh, UK, University of Cambridge, UK, University of Oxford, UK, Arizona State University in the US, Carnegie Mellon University in Rwanda, Cape Town University in South Africa, Beirut American University in Lebanon, and the African Institute for Math Studies in multiple locations. I've done a detailed video about the Mastercard Foundation Scholarship and their process, so if you want to check that out, the link will be in the description box. But here are the eligibility requirements as a summary. If you're a young person from Sub-Saharan Africa, if you're academically talented but can't afford to fund your postgraduate degree, you're eligible for this one. You get full tuition, accommodation, flights, visa, books. I could wrap this all day because I mean the perks are a lot. You know, I've heard scholars complain about the stipend and they're like, oh my gosh, so many other scholarships give a higher stipend. But bruh, you're not paying for nothing. The least you can be is grateful, right? I'm grateful. I had a good time. I also worked in school because you get the certain number of time to work, then there's the summer. So you can also make some income while in school if you want to. But trust me, the Mastercard Fund was fantastic. You're going to be comfortable. You're not trying to be a baller while you're studying, right? So if you're great with managing finances, you're going to be fine with this one. One thing you have to know is that the application timeline varies by university. For instance, at the Arizona State University, their deadline is usually like early June, but at UC Berkeley, deadline is early December. So if you're looking to get the Mastercard Foundation Scholarship, you have to adhere to the partner institution's timelines for how they do their own admissions, right? I have a video on my channel that details the Mastercard Foundation Scholarship process, like from start to finish. It's linked in the description below, but here's a quick summary, right? The first thing is to apply to the partner institutions you're interested in, apply to your program as per usual, right? You're applying to this school, you're applying to this program. You adhere to the eligibility, their deadlines, the application fees, and all of that. When you get the admission, you get nominated by the school admission team to apply for the scholarship. So that nomination sets you apart, right? Once you get that nomination, you then receive a link where you can now apply directly to Mastercard. But remember that in your application to the school, you must have told them in your essays that you're interested in the Mastercard Foundation Scholarship, because otherwise, if they're not seeing that financial need, maybe you're not writing the essays that require you to expatiate on your financial circumstances, you may not be getting that nomination in the first place. So the admission team nominates you, and then Mastercard sends you an email where you now apply directly to Mastercard. And of course, That's literally the summary, but the whole detail is in the video in the description. If you've watched this video to this point and you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do so. It lets me know you find this kind of content valuable and encourages me to keep making content that answers all your questions, okay? So number 2, Chevening Scholarship. It's a scholarship offered by the UK government to study at UK universities. And I'm no Chevening expert, so I can't tell you too much about this, right? They rejected me twice. I say that all the time. No shame there, nothing to hide. You fail, you try again, try somewhere else. That's literally how it goes. You can't give up. So it's open to citizens of about 160 countries nationwide or worldwide, and that includes Africans and Nigerians. All you have to do is have at least 2 years of work experience. You get full tuition, allowance, airfare, and more. Applications typically open in August every year, and the application link is in my description. Number 3 is the DAD scholarships in Germany. I might have applied for this and didn't get it as well. I'm not sure. I applied for a lot of scholarships, okay? So the DAD scholarship is an initiative by the government of Germany to support international students. If you have a bachelor's degree and at least 2 years of work experience, you're eligible. You get a monthly stipend, travel allowance, health insurance, tuition fees, and all of that. Applications open between August and October each year. Link in the description. Number 4 is the Erasmus Mundus Joint Masters in Europe. I think I also applied to this one and didn't get it. And I really love this program because they have an interesting model. If you have a bachelor's and you're happy to study in multiple countries in Europe, you're eligible. You get to do your first semester in a country like Spain, your second semester, you pack up and go to Germany, your third semester, you do it in France. Countries in Europe, basically 2 to 4 different countries, you get to study semester by semester. And you know, the programs are usually from like 1 to 2 years. Fantastic if you love to travel, if you love to visit new places, experience new cultures, learn new languages. This is a fantastic program to apply to. Very competitive. You know, you get full tuition, travel, and all of that. Application timeline differs school by school, but typically opens from September each year. The application link is in the description. Number 5 is the Fulbright Foreign Student Program in the USA. It's open to you if you have a bachelor's degree, you have a strong academic background, meaning you have good grades or a high GPA, and you do well your IELTS or your TOEFL test. I don't know how to pronounce that thing. TOEFL? I've heard a lot of different pronunciations. Anyway, you get a tuition, you get airfare, stipend, a health insurance, and there are 2 ways of applying to Fulbright. There's the IIE placement and there's a self-placement. In the first instance, the Institute of International Education, or IIE, they apply to US universities on your behalf. They manage your admissions, they negotiate your funding, all of that. And for self-placement, you apply directly to the schools and you manage your admissions independently. Applications also differ for different countries, sometimes between February and May. Link in the description for more details. Number 6, Commonwealth Scholarship, also in the UK. I think I also applied for this and I didn't get it. Yeah, I just kept trying. Would you blame me? Anyway, the Commonwealth Scholarship is for students from low to middle income Commonwealth countries, including Nigeria. You get tuition, airfare, living allowance, and many more. Number 7, the Gates Cambridge Scholarship to the UK. This is for postgraduate studies specifically at the University of Cambridge, and you're eligible as long as you're a non-UK citizen, you have an outstanding academic record, and you're basically good to go. You get full cost of study, tuition, maintenance allowance, airfare. Applications open different times in the year. Details in the caption. Number 8, Rhodes Scholarship UK. Now, the Rhodes Scholarship on their website, they describe themselves as one of the oldest and most prestigious scholarships for study at the University of Oxford. So just like the Gates Cambridge Scholarship, where you apply for the Rhodes Scholarship, it's for a specific university only, okay? So if you're a citizen of a Rhodes eligible country, including Nigeria, you can apply if you're aged 18 to 24. Remember, I did one of the videos talking about eligibility requirements. You get tuition, stipends, and travel expenses. Applications typically open at different times in the year, usually early in the year, sometimes around early February. Link in the description. Number 9 is the Schwarzman Scholars Program in China. I think I may have applied to a school in China and did I get it or not? Honestly, I don't remember. It's been such a long time. But the Schwarzman Scholars Program offers a 1-year master's degree at a university in Beijing. If you're a bachelor's degree holder, you're under the age of 29, you're eligible. You get tuition, you get accommodation, you get travel, stipend. Check the link in the description for more. Number 10, the Queen Elizabeth Commonwealth Scholarship. It's for students committed to creating change in the communities, according to their website. If you're a citizen of a Commonwealth country like Nigeria, you're eligible to apply. You get tuition, you get living allowance, you get airfares. Fantastic program, okay? That is the lineup today. 10 big scholarships. You get everything down, like no sweat. The only thing you have to sweat about is writing your essays and packaging it for an admissions committee to root for you and say, you deserve the prize. You deserve the scholarship. If you fail, try again, and try something else. I'm really wishing you all the best. Good luck in your scholarship application and see you in the next one. Bye.